Damn, dude, you made this?
This your favorite Uncle Spooty, aka the neighborhood supporter, and welcome to the neighborhood. You'll catch reviews, music, battle rap, the fuck? I don't know what the fuck you gonna get. Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and follow the page. Let's get it. What's the deal? This your favorite Uncle Spooty, aka the neighborhood supporter, and welcome to the neighborhood. Today we're about to talk about the American Murder. The Family Next Door. It's a Netflix film. It's actually #1 right now. It's a great watch. I suggest you go watch it. If you haven't watched it yet, I will probably pause on this. I'm going to tell a little bit of the, details, just how my take on it. Is for sure a good watch. Very, very interesting. But I'm gonna start this off with Chris use a bitch. Shout out to Geechee Gotti. Nigga use a bitch. Because he kills not only his pregnant wife, but also kills his two daughters. Very, very tragic. Very, very, very sad. And from what he said, the daughters were actually alive when he actually put them in an oil tank. So this is a very, very, very sad story. From the outside in, the family looks phenomenal. The wife, I forgot her name. Sorry about that. I think it's Shannon. Shannon. She documents everything on social media. She has had a very, very big social media following just by jotting her journey, her family, her husband, all type of things. She wasn't supposed to have kids. I think she suffers from leukemia, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. So she just appreciates life in a different way. She wasn't supposed to have kids. She has 2 beautiful kids with a third one on the way, and it will be their first son. So she lit. She built her first house. You know what I mean? She hella lit. Self-made motherfucker. You feel me? Didn't come from much. You meet this husband, feel like make you you got that honey, bring y'all together, you know what I mean? And just from my viewing, because it started off like where best friend dropped her off 2 in the morning, you know what I mean? She been trying to contact her after that, can't get a hold of her best friend. So guess what she do? She sent the police over there. Like, hey, check out, I need to see where my best friend at. That's good best friend. Great motherfucking best friend. Best friend, you the shit. Best friend to go. You know what I mean? They go next door, they see the camera or the footage of the husband doing some bullshit, pulling the truck back up. As soon as the husband leave the next door neighbor's house, so he called the police over back in a little bit, like, hey man, husband acting weird. Chris, he a bitch right now. He don't normally act like this. He never pulled his truck up like that. Something ain't right. So you already know off the gate, this motherfucking Chris did it. You know what I mean? So it just goes through a detail of like how they're like the moments leading up to the tragic incident happening. Basically, it was a whole bunch of stuff like they weren't seeing eye to eye on a lot of things. She was basically trying to have him she wanted him to be affectionate. You know what I mean? Where that love at? She was even texting her homegirl, like, look, I took the shower. I done put this on. I'm laying here naked type of shit. He ain't touching and fucking me. I found that type of conversation between the girlfriends to be crazy. That was pretty interesting. I really enjoyed that. Shannon, you the GOAT for that. You the GOAT. He ain't touching. He ain't grabbing his ass. She was cutting the fuck up. She like, hey, if you don't grab this ass, she was cutting up, and I really enjoyed that. And shout out to I forgot the friend name she was texting, cause I don't know if it's the same friend now. She went to Arizona with, but that was an interesting dialogue to see throughout the film. That was pretty dope. And throughout the film, it's just like this Chris nigga was just a turd, bum ass, weak ass, dusty ass nigga. Like any problem she had, he was just like, oh babe, sorry, I love you, babe. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Oh babe, one of them yes man ass, weak ass niggas. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have somebody like that you're dealing with, please leave them the fuck alone or have that talk with them. Like you shouldn't like shit like that. Don't like people that's like that, because you never know what they're feeling. Have somebody that can not necessarily just tell you what they're feeling like right then and there, because it might not come out the right way, but eventually tell you exactly what they're feeling, be able to express emotion to you. You know what I mean? Don't have a motherfucker that's just gonna always be like, "You're right, babe. I'm sorry." Dun, 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 da, 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 da. That's not even the human. That's not even a human type of thing. Like, to be like that. That ain't it. That just ain't it. You know what I mean? So he was all being a bitch throughout the whole thing, and she just trying to feel this affection. You know what I mean? He's spending money on a fucking group account. Motherfucker just weak as fuck. He done found this confidence with this other woman because he didn't got a little slim, little muscle on him. He feeling good, little salt and pepper working for him. He probably don't feel like the man in his current relationship with his wife, because she even said that she probably like she told him, like, grab some balls, get some balls, you know what I mean? Stand up to your parents, you know what I mean? And he just was being a fucking turd. Like, it's hard to grow, you know what I mean, with each other sometimes, but you have to allow that opportunity. He was never allowing that opportunity to stand up. If you want to stand up, stand up. And regardless if you make her mad, you know what I mean? But he probably, with that other girl, he probably felt like the man. He felt like he was that nigga, you know what I mean? So he just felt better with her at that moment. But when they got married, he probably was at that point where he didn't mind how he was getting treated by her, or like that type of behavior was cool. He probably didn't have the confidence. He grew the confidence. I'm a fit dude. I look good now. I'm, I'm trying to get the little tender young thing. So it's very, very, very unfortunate, but it's a lot of lessons in this film. One of the things is I'm also happy about is that he actually confessed to what he did, and he didn't let it rest on Shannon's name. That would have been fucked up. That would have been real fucked up. But he only probably did that to get out of the death sentence. You know what I mean? So if I was Shannon's father, Lord knows what I would have did to Chris. You know what I mean? I don't know if he would have made it to jail, prison, wherever. I don't know if he would have made it. You know what I mean? That's just me. I don't know if he would have made it. That would have fucked me up. Or if I was little bro. If I was little bro, I don't know. I don't know how old little bro was, but if I was little bro, it might have been trouble, trouble, trouble. But yeah, that's really my opinion on the film. Chris, you a bitch. Shout out to the interrogators. They did a great job. They was in that bitch. They knew what they was fucking doing. As soon as they came back from the polygraph, my man slid that paper for him. Like, hey, bro, just take a deep breath. We know what's going on. Like, like they treated him well for him to be done some tragic things, and that's all part of the process of getting you to confess. You know what I mean? So they did a good job. Shout out to them investigators. They was great in that interrogation room. But that's my opinion on this film. Good, good watch. Y'all should all watch it. Sorry if I ruined it for y'all, but it's still a good watch regardless if you see this or not. What you can do is put how you feel in the comments. Put a good F you, Chris, fuck you, Chris, in the comments. Put how you feel in there, why you think this is that and that and that. And make sure you share this with your friends, man. You know what I mean? So I want to thank y'all for coming to the neighborhood today. See you again next time. Let's get it.